It's like Groundhog Day in space. Sorry, some technical issues there. Ashamed to interrupt the wonderful soundtrack. Alright, let's get going. Waking up seems important. Let's do it. That seems unfortunate. That ship exploded. Huh. Slate. What's going on, Slate? There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets, right, Slate? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need launch codes from the Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes, or whatever. Anything else? How safe would you say this ship you built is? Oh, it's a perfect 10. Unless you're factoring in pilot error, in which case it's about a 4. No offense. I do find that offensive, Slate. That's not very nice. Ooh. I can roast marshmallows. Crispy. Slate. Slate. On this marshmallow. Too crispy for me. I burned the whole thing. That's disappointing. Can I eat it right now? No. Oh. That's some nice music. What's my mission? Yes, what is my mission? Hey, you're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Doesn't matter if you go to the moon, or Brittle Hollow, or just the other side of the timber hearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have fun. Just don't hurt the ship. That's all I ask. Okay. Slate, we'll do it. Just for you. Oh, that must be the observatory. Now what's your name, child? Micah. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I hear you and Sleep beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Yeah, let's see. Let's fly it forward. No. Alright, let's look at the controls a little bit longer this time. Horizontal thrust. Left, right, up, down. Okay. Up thrust. Down thrust. Ooh. Don't think we'll really need down thrust. We're in a gravity well. So, pretty sure the gravity will take care of that for us. Boom. Got it. See, this is why I'm the pilot. I have expert piloting skills. Ooh, what you making? Hey yo, hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's meet you and Gus and open up a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Well, I guess. The only ones that lived were those who didn't die from eating the bad things, so sure, yep, we'll do it. Hey buddy, what's up? You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Not this time, I promise. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Huh. All these historical paraphernalia, I guess. How historical is their space program? That'd be the real question. I like their flag. It's cool. Partial spacesuit. Flammable. It's made out of wood. Jetpack. Well, these Hearthians of jetpack technologies are obviously better at things than we are. Outer Wild Adventures presents Postcards from Orbit. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberhearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Ooh. That place looks interesting. Alright, I'll just take slower snapshots since we don't need to see its update every moment. Oh, I think that's us. There we are. There's the observatory. And there we go. Cool. Tomorrow, huh? So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform the ship's launched from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Huh, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Thanks, Morrow. No, I wasn't concerned, but now I might be. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Instruments? Oh, sure, I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, your music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Nice is her name. His, her, it. Where is the observatory? It's questions like that that make us worried about you going up in space on your own, you know. The observatory is up the path behind the waterfall. There are a couple of signs marking the way, but really, you just keep going up and then hook a right when you get to the zero-G cave. Thanks. Yeah. If I actually were the person who's been training for a while to be a space explorer, it would be a bit worrying. I don't even know where the observatory is. Galena doesn't talk. Tefra. Hello, astronaut. What's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one we found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Alright, so there's someone over there 40 meters. 40 meters over there. Oh, I see him behind the waterfall. I get you. Whee! Found you. Oh, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? I'm not sure about super good. I mean... Haha. Found you, you ragamuffin. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. No problem, kids. Fish and rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater, guess I'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. This big water planet, Giants Deep, that's where I'd go. Why is that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giants Deep. They landed their ship easily enough on the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Yeah, Giants Deep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back. It was almost as if it was trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacles of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? Sorry, Spinel. I like how everyone has mineral-based names. Except for the two kids, I can't think of any minerals that are based Tephra or Galena, but that could just be me not knowing things. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and impossibly cold substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. Good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornfelds. Visible to the camera, huh? So there's just a clump of it right there. Neat. Why are you throwing rocks in there? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside the fence? Ghostin said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. Just takes a super long time to go away. Or are you, Jim Carrey? I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm growing up. Ghost matter is awesome. You know ghost matter is how Tactile lost his foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool. Just don't go climbing in there, please. I think this is the tree that one guy was talking about. That'd be a pretty good launch platform. Yeah, it looks like it'd be a little bit more solid than that rickety thing, but whatever. Hey, Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybeck's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. Depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Apparently there's a harmonica on that. What? Also harmonica. Huh. There's a campfire on that. Huh. Neat. Wee. Zero G cave. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got zero G training set up if you want a refresher. Gossin. Well, that seems helpful. Let's go say hi to Gossin. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Are you kidding? I'm a natural. Is that so? Funny, I seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack, we had to come fish you out of the crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up, friend. Cool, get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Ooh. Looks like constellation or stars or something. Press flashlight. Got it. Alright, looks like it's the same controls as the drone that I flew. Easy. Got it. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero G time in. So you're going in there? In the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. Yeah, I'm gonna drift around there for a while. Just gonna float upside down and whatnot. Just, ricochet off the walls, spin around a lot, that kind of thing. You're the worst. I know. Well, this was... This was the Zero G cave. Whoa. Really is Zero G. Trippy. Lock on. Boom. Oh, nope. Ah, got it. I used duct tape. Nice. Hold. Match velocity. Oh, that's helpful. Automatically gives me the right delta V. Well, that makes things super easy, doesn't it? I hear sparking. Where are you? Aha! Got you. And the connections are what? Just taped? Electrical tape? Nice. Well, looks like that's the way I came in. Is there anything else in here? That doesn't really look like it. Whee! Ouch. Whee! Let's see if I can tell him all about my flying. Tough. Herg. Apparently my Zero G stories have made him a bit queasy. Well, better put my suit back. It's not really mine, just borrowing it. Cool. Apparently you can hit A to match velocity. Very, very helpful. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? Got it. What? We just said this. Yep, nope. Okay, thanks. Observatory. This away. Looks we can climb it. I want to climb it. Doesn't look like we can interact with any of it, though. Probably like flood the village or something. Probably best to just leave it alone. I like their quaint wooden architecture. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossen, oh, must have been before Gossen lost his eye. Slate and Feldspar. I like Feldspar's helmet. It's like a aviator jet fighter helmet or something. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Eth. These don't sound like alien names. Cordiopthepy. These must be people who back the game at a high level or something. That's really cool. A little immersion breaking, but that's okay. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. So, how many were launched unintentionally into space? They completed the first orbit around the Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many land leagues on our moon, the Adelrock. Every time they refer to one of these aliens, they say they, which I don't like. I'm just going to call everyone he. It's easier. Like, they may not have sexual dimorphism, they may not be male and female, but I'm just going to go, it's just be easier for me. Just say he. Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm feeling great. I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? Here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with him from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue I've ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez, I get a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Ooh. Three-eyed goat people with funky antlers. Well, I guess we're four-eyed fish people, so. Or lizards? I'm not sure what we are. Why did the Nomai make this assessment? Good question. So Gabbro found this fully intact statue on Giant's Deep, right? Well, Hornfels told me it's made from the same type of special stone as that statue fragment Chert brought back from the Hourglass twins. We know the stone from Chert's fragment can store information. That's why some of the stone from that statue fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Maybe the statues were made for storing information too? Huh. Why did they make it? Oh wait, that's what I just asked, didn't I? Where did it come from? Giant's Deep. Gabbro fished out of the oceans, brought it back here. Hornfels doesn't know much about it yet, just that it's crazy old and super tough. Wonder why the Nomad carved it. Apparently Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the statue. Maybe he'll find some answers there. Think he'll discover anything cool in space? Hey, you never know. Maybe he'll be the one to solve the mysteries of the Nomai. Or maybe he'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job. Where can I find Gabbro? Giant's Deep, one of the islands. Remember Gabbro plays a flute, right? Like all the time? I bet your signal scope could find him easily. If you do see Gabbro, say hi for me. Huh. This remarkably intact statue is carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. This statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Hey, is that Giant's Deep? I'm pretty sure that's the thing I saw explode. Neat. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. Do they? Do they really? I don't see a lot of movement. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think, Matt, causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet Alrock's gravity pulls and pushes objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Oh. Now they're moving. Isn't it usually this kind of machine they're supposed to go along the outside slowly? Huh. A rock. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. Level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Whoa. Hi, friend. Oh. Just out of my screen, it can disappear. I don't think it can appear in the middle one though, unless I do that. That's awesome. Wow, that is a little creepy. Not as creepy as that over there. We'll get to that shortly, though. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. And yet, it is bigger. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. Ah, well, there you go. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements, like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. That's depressing. That's fun. Wonder where that is. Ooh. They take some good pictures. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa. That's crazy. A little bit disorienting. How do we... Oh. I guess it has limited range. Well, I'm glad my character's better at landing that jump than I would have been. I'd probably be dead. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Okay. Note to self. Do not go to Dark Bramble until you absolutely have to. Ooh. Things are creepy. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds adventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little scout now boasts warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Yeah, I'd say that'd be pretty darn useful. Oh, Nomai bones. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Yeah, only 3. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Hey, who has 2 thumbs and the only translator in the system? Oh, this guy! If anyone's gonna find out anything, it's gonna be me. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated powder is discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Ooh, that looks cool. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adarok's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Apparently the Adarok has something on it. That is the best map of a solar system ever. Whoa. Not talking to the boss yet. I'm gonna look at whatever's over here. Hornfell's observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, is everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Harthians have almost discovered the Big Bang. Good for those guys. Alright, launch codes, please. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations. Local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I'll confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm kind of hoping to go to Brittle Hollow, see more of their art and gravity crystals, or whatever they're called. Like Ryback. You're going to check in with them, are you? Not a bad plan. No one knows the solar system better than our astronauts. Let's see. Chur is on the Hourglass Twins, Ryback is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is on Giant Steep, last I checked. And, well, there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, or even if they're alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Wait, didn't he say Feldspar had a harmonica? I heard a harmonica coming from Dark Bramble. Huh. On a more cheerful note, you'll find Esker stationed on the Adelrock. He's not a traveler so much as a lunar local, but I'm sure he'd appreciate a visit nonetheless. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent, you'll be needing launch codes then. Here they are. Best to get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Launch code, hyphen, vertical line, hyphen, dot, vertical line, hyphen, dot. I'll remember that. Totally, I'll remember that. Hello. Creepy psychic statue? I think my life just flashed before my eyes. Huh. Well, time to launch into space as if nothing happened. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? I stared too close to the abyss and it stared back at me. Bobo, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like hallucination? No, not like hallucination. Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? Fighting about it would just delay me. You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you are ready, then you can make the most of our translator tool. I can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the one carrying it, and not like Ryback. He'd fall on it for sure. Say, if you want to do a short trip to just get your space legs under you, you could check out the ruins on the Adelrock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck and safe flying. Nope, going to Brittle Hollow. I've decided. That's supposed to be the sunrise music. Tefra again. Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? Yeah, Hornfeld says Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfeld says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to him. Hornfeld probably shouldn't be telling you stuff like this. Hornfeld says that too. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should really be careful not to get lost. Thanks. There's a guy who went missing. You're not as good as he was, though. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back on working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Apparently my autopilot doesn't have an avoidance system. There she is, in all her glory. Oh man, look at that. We sprung for like 5 different colors of tape. Oh. And rope too. Solid. Whole thing is just rock solid.